like a caged bird's call. Virtual skies and we're breaking it all. Dreaming high with a false horizon. Departure lounge keeps the spirit rising. Engines roaring through a screen glow haze. Throttle forward, we're lost in the maze. Sim skies blur, yet the passion set. Lugging in for the Quizness jet. Take off, flight paths to nowhere. Streaming dreams up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong. The wild belong. Pushing pixels through an endless storm. Clouds crash hard, but we stay warm. From the runway cracks to the cockpit's grin. A sim of steel, but our hearts plug in. Cruising on autopilot, heart astray. Steering questions in a quiz ballet. Flight plan scribbled, the answers collide. In the lounge we let the chaos decide. Metal birds in the stream rolls fierce. Every quiz a lounge keeps the fierce. Lift off, minds racing, don't forget. It's high stakes in Quizness jet. Up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong.
Okay, because the stream went tits up yesterday, huge thank you once again to our channel member Groovy Bear. I knew there was something. 2 seconds. I've not set our cabin crew for today. Let's go with you. Alright. Hello, very good evening to you all. Welcome to your... It's Monday today, isn't it? I was about to say Tuesday then. It is not. Welcome to your Monday stream. Hope you're doing well. We're on board this evening, as you have seen. In the beautiful sunset here in Oslo, we're on board the Scandinavian Retro DC-9 30. We are at Oslo. We are headed over to Manchester this evening. Flight time tonight is about an hour and 47 minutes. Should be a fun one. No, that'll fly it properly. So hope you had a good Monday. Mine was long. I imagine yours is probably long. I haven't put the filters on. Hang on 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I knew there was something. Yeah, filters are on. Happy days. Right. There you go. That's what we're on this evening. Let's say hello to those in the chat. Starting off with oh, hail the Lee class. Evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Gemma, evening to you. Is it me or do the flags in the engine look like Christmas presents?
379er 818 with Lima, ready to copy IFR to Trondheim Island.
No, I mean, I can see why.
Give me just a minute.
I can see why.
Air 319er with information Bravo. Request IFR clearance to Keflavik.
Not quite though. Wilson, hello to you. Always first in the chat. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Saf's in the chat says it's been a long week already. Don't I know the feeling? Darren's in the chat. Probably not for very long, but good to see you whilst you're still here. And Carl Crawford, hello to you. Says it's been a very warm day here. Yes, it's been very warm here as well. Pretty sure I've lost about 6 stone in the in the heat this today. John Brown popping in as well. Hello to you, John. Hope you're doing well. All right. So we're going to try a couple of things that are a little bit different. I've seen it in a video today, so we're going to have a quick go at it and just see what happens. First of all, we're going to introduce you to our cabin crew. We've not used her before, so hopefully, fingers crossed, she is loud enough to hear. She is from Norway, so we are going to say hello for the first time on the stream to Astrid. Good evening, Astrid. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on board for the first time with us here. We are live on YouTube. Hope you're doing well.
Good evening, Captain Tom. Oh, I'm doing quite well, thank you. It's exciting to be on board with you for the first time and live on YouTube, huh? Let's make this a memorable flight.
We're not living on YouTube, but we're live on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Are you excited about this evening? And of course, you can say hello to those who are watching.
Iceberg Force Heavy at ramp 202 with information mic.
Hello, Captain Tom. Oh, I'm doing quite well, thank you. I'm definitely excited about this evening, especially with us being live on YouTube. Hello to everyone watching. Hope you're ready for a fantastic flight with us. Let's make it a great one.
001, requesting IFR clearance for Rovaniemi.
Ideal. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to try something out here. Okay, so we've got no jetway here, so that's fine. So we're going to go with steps today. So I'm just looking to see if it will happen. So let's tune into the ramp. Cockpit to ground, establish radio contact.
Ground to cockpit, roger.
Cockpit to ground. Can we bring the stairs to the door so we can begin boarding passengers, please? That should work.
Ground to cockpit, bringing the stairs to the door for boarding.
Supposedly. There we go, there they are. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and set the aircraft up. try and follow this at least. Right, we'll switch on the battery. Cracking stuff. Lee says the aircraft was leased from Swiss Air and is a DC-9 32. It is indeed. Thank you, Lee. Right, start pump on. We'll switch on the APU master switch. Gotta keep this one held down, which is what we're doing. So tell me all about your Monday. How was it? There we go. APU is on. Cockpit to ground. Can we get baggage loaded on the airplane, please?
Ground to cockpit. Loading the baggage now.
Why are you not okay. Whoa! Well, at least we know that works. Right. External power was on. APU power is there. Gemma says stressful day at work, but my new model arrived today, so that cheered me up. Good stuff. Just seen the picture. Very nice. Let's go for some boarding. I'm surprised the back of the plane hasn't opened up yet. But that's fine. We'll carry on. The hydraulic pumps can go you to the switched on position, which are here. So they're on. Do we even have the power to do that? Oh, looks like we might do. Hang on. Oh. There you go. Stairs are open. Everything's uncaged, which is always good. We'll press B to align the altimeter. We will switch to. We'll do the TCAS in a second because we're going to do that after clearance. We've got to go ahead and flick these switches up, which are the pneumatic cross-feed switches. Lee says, was instructed for today, been a long day. Train was delayed going home. Jesus. Well, I've got, around where I live, it's like row closure after row closure after row closure. So it takes me a little longer to get home now. And God knows what they're doing.
Your passenger's bus is coming.
We might leave this just to make sure that we're going to leave that for a sec. That's the trim. We want to make sure the fuel pumps are on. So we get the center tanks in there as well. The APU air bleed, which is there. So the on position. Just make sure the pneumatics are the right spot, which is there, so I can see that. That's decent. How loud is this plane? It's loud. If you can't handle it, I suggest you leave. And like I say, and as Gemma says, worst case scenario, you just turn it down. Right, time to get some lights on. People board in the back of the plane as well, which is pretty cool. 109 passengers for today. We are pretty much sorted, booted, ready to go. Okay, let's tune to clearance. Let's make sure they can hear us. Got them on clearance. Good evening, Scandinavian 62 November. Radio check.
Got them on clearance. Scandinavian 313. Request IFR clearance to Keflavik.
Scandinavian 62 November, Oslo clearance, readability 5.
Okay, so we can be heard, which is fine. Can you make a rap about sim crashes on flight sim? No, but I can make a rap about how many times you get timed out. Shouldn't be too difficult. Jim might not have a spanner, but he has authority over the chat this time. That'll do. Right, yeah, so our call sign is Scandinavian 62 November, also known as Scandinavian 4609, but we're going with the November route for today. Exciting times in the sim world with the PMDG 777 very, very close to being released. So it is getting closer and closer to release day. Meanwhile, whilst we're staring at this, Let's get some clearance.
Y altitude 900 feet.
Oslo clearance. We have information from Mike requesting IFR clearance to Manchester.
One second while I grab the paperwork.
See, Jim knows his stuff. This is why Jim has free reign on the channel.
Scandinavian 6-2 November, information Mike is current. Cleared to Manchester via the Atla 9er Bravo, departure runway 01 right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 118.48, squawk 1124.
Negative, we have filed for runway 19 left for departure today, coinciding with the real world. Can we get clearance for a runway 19 left departure, please?
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Let me try again.
Scandinavian 6-2 November, information Mike is current. Cleared to Manchester via the ATLA 3 Charlie departure runway 19er left. Initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 118.48, squawk 1124.
No. Carl, they're not. I always nosy before before a stream, always trying to base it on the real world stuff. They're on 2-3s, so we're going in on runway 23 right today when we get to Manchester. Thank you. Clear to Manchester via the Atla 3 Charlie departure. Departure runway 19 left, initial climb 4,000 feet. 118.48 for departure and squawk code 1124 for Scandinavian 6-2 November.
Scandinavian 6-2 November, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.905.
Okay. We should have a very beautiful departure out of Oslo today.
Captain Tom, boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
Thank you, Astrid. Just make sure that they're comfortable and greet them with a smile. That's all I ask for.
Okay, Bravo 316.
Or even Janet can do that.
Request IFR to Echo Tango November. Oslo delivery. Speedbird 761 requesting IFR clearance to London Heathrow with information Heathrow Hotel. North Shuttle 9032 with information Golf. Request IFR clearance.
Of course, Captain Tom. I'll make sure everyone is comfortable and greet you with my best smile. Let's have a great flight.
Very polite as Astrid. We are nearly there with passengers.
Passengers boarding started.
We can get our way over to Manchester. Shouldn't do tonight. Shouldn't crash. I've made loads of space. I think it crashed last night because it ran out of space. Or the sim crashed rather, because it ran out of space. Literally spent about half hour last night making the space.
Turkish 8 Kilo Tango, request an IFR clearance to Istanbul. We have information. Uniform.
Just for context, runway 19 left is our departure runway today. It is literally just there. Just there for us today. A few more passengers to go. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do that. I want to see if this works. Don't know if it will or not. Carl's put a link in the chat to sayintentions.ai. If you go to the tracker section, you'll be able to find us. We're at Oslo. And you can track the flight, have a look at the emergencies that people are going through. Yeah, two free right for us today, Gemma. Boarding is now complete. So, what we can do, switch on the anti-collision light. Let's request pushback here. By going on to ground. Oslo ground, good evening, Scandinavian 62 November, requesting push and engine start. Then we'll change it to ramp and see if ramp will actually push us back. Got a weird feeling it might not, just because we're mixing two programs together.
November, push back and engine start approved. Face east.
Push and engine start approved, face east, Scandinavian 62 November. Right, let's switch to ramp. Cockpit to ground. Can we attach the pushback tug, please? Will it work?
Ground to cockpit, roger. Tug is on its way.
Oh, here we go. Cool, it did work. Nice. Right, rear stairs up. Door. Look at that, look. We called for it. That's awesome. Cockpit to ground. Can we get rid of the stairs, please?
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback. Ground to cockpit. Retracting the stairs now. Ground to cockpit. The jetway was already disconnected.
Okay. Let's leave those stairs there. Just see what happens. Chocks off. Here we go. And we are going to the east. Cockpit to ground. Push back can start. Can you face us to the east, please? Here we go. We're not in control of this.
Ground to cockpit. Alright, please release the parking brake, starting pushback facing east.
So it's going to push us to the east. Here we go. So we're being risen up. Got our starters there as well, so we'll get the engine started in a sec. Here we go,
Ground
being
to full
pushed.
check. Cleared for engine start in sequence.
Albeit rather slow. Copy to ground. Any chance the tug could go a little quicker?
Ground to cockpit. We'll speed it up for you.
Here we go. So now we're being pushed. This is cool. We're going to start running engine 2. Okay, there's something happening. Guess I'm wrong. Ignition needs to be on, that's why. Now we've got movement. Here we go. Fuel on. Let's start this bad boy up. Here we go. Gonna turn out real loud for you as we get pushed to the east. The engine haze coming out of that way.
Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Mega, we like that. Cockpit to ground. Parking brake is on and we have a good engine start.
Roger. Please ensure parking brakes are set. We're going to disconnect. Stand by for confirmation the ground crew are clear.
How cool is that? Hang on a sec. Hang on. Why is the engine gone off? Okay, let's let the engine do its thing. Right, that's on. cockpit to ground, you can remove the tug.
Ground to flight deck, bypass pin removed. We've disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great flight and see you next time.
Something's not right again. What am I missing? It's like that engine's trying to start. What are we missing? It's trying. It's stuck. The engines have been cut now. What's going on here then? So something to do with that. So oh. No, hydraulics are on. Plane just died. 'll tell you what. It's one thing after bleed another, innit? Hold on. Why is it? Why is it I can fly the plane when I'm not on stream? Plane just died. Like, totally dead. Two seconds. Okay, might be a slight little cheat code we might have to do here. Just give me 2 seconds. Little cheat code, it's fine. You just turn developer mode on and reload it. Right, we're pretty much set and ready to go. Let's put the squawk code in again. Now what I'm hoping for is that the aeroplane has got the flight programmed into it. We won't know until we're in the air. Otherwise we're going to have to go on heading. Initially 4,000 feet. So we're pretty much there, pretty much ready to go. Still got the flight plan, everything sorted, so we're all good. Oslo ground, Scandinavian 62 November, ready for taxi to runway 19 left.
Scandinavian 62 November, Oslo ground, taxi to runway 19 left via Juliet Sierra Bravo 9er.
There you go, we're pretty much set and ready to go. I can fly it off stream, but I don't understand why it doesn't work on stream. It's weird. Taxi to runway 19 left via Juliet Sierra Bravo 9 Scandinavian 62 November.
Taxi to runway 19 right via Delta Hotel November Alpha Minor Scandinavian 215 goodbye.
Oslo ground, Nordic 313, request IFR clearance to Bergen Flesland.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Didn't do a single thing. Okay, so this is our left here. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, then we'll take the left here. Definitely no AI pilots, that's for sure. Definitely not. Right.
Audible ground, KLM 665, FJ 69, request push and start.
KLM 665, Gardermoen ground, pushback and start approved. Facing east.
Push and start approved, facing east, KLM 665.
Scandinavian 62 November, contact tower on 118.305. Have a good evening.
Right, parking brake on. Contact tower on 118.305 Scandinavian 62 November. Have a good evening. Oh, I didn't change the bloody reg, did I? What are we on today? Still recognising the reg from before. Here we go. And we are in a white aeroplane. Bloody thing. Right. Here we go. Oslo Tower. Good evening. Scandinavian 16 November at runway 19 left, ready for departure. You still saw nothing when it comes to cheat codes. Hopefully it's got it programmed.
2 November, Oslo Tower, runway 19 left, winds 280 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
I hope it does. Clear for takeoff, runway 19 left, Scandinavian 62 November. We're about to find out if this aircraft has the program, the flight plan programmed into it after I reloaded it. Which I'm praying to the gods that it does. Okie doke, right, here we go. Let's get ourselves over to Manchester. So, if you got the emoji, get it ready, because here we go. Fingers crossed, everybody, that this aircraft has got, after reloading it, has the flight plan installed. Here we go, so 50%. Toga that bitch. Probably up with the flaps are set. Beautiful, right. Here we go. It's time to find out. Yes, it does. Thank the Holy Lord.
Contact departure on 118.48.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Going into that glowing sun as well. That's awesome. We'll come back to that in a second. Contact departure on 118.48. Scandinavian 62 November. Whoosh, look at that. We've just got to keep an eye on the altitude here because we're going to climb to 4,000 feet. Oslo departure, good evening, Scandinavian 62 November with you, 2,800 feet, climbing 4,000. Jim says, breaking news, Manchester closed due to flooding after yesterday's football result at Anfield.
Scandinavian 62 November, Oslo departure, identifying, cleared direct GM 442.
I hope this is. I am terrified if it's not. There's like literally no way for me to tell either. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes, look at that.
Scandinavian 62 November, Oslo departure, climb flight level 100.
told to climb further. Climb flight level 100 and clear direct GN 442 Scandinavian 62 November. Alright, flaps up, let's get some more speed.
November. Contact Polaris. Control on 118.88.
Contact Polaris Control on 118.88 Scandinavian 62 November. Tell you what, going right into that sunset now. Whoa. That is naughty. Proper old schooling tonight. The flaps can go up. Got a climb going even faster. Just bringing the speed down because we're overspeeding a little bit at the moment. Superb stuff. Okay, getting ready to level out here. Leveling out 10,000. Turning into that sun. Bringing the speed back.
Scandinavian 62 November. Contact Polaris. Control on 118.88.
That's why we've not been told to go any higher. Polaris Control, good evening. Scandinavian 62 November with you, flight level 100.
Scandinavian 62 November, Polaris Control identified. Good evening.
We've got altitude hold on there. How do they do that? What have you got to press for an altitude hold? Not seen that come up before. It's flight director. It must be something you press. Interesting. Beautiful though. Blast Control, Scandinavian 62 November requesting climb to flight level 340.
Scandinavian 62 November, climb flight level 340.
Climbing flight level 340, Scandinavian 62 November. Alright, off we go then. Beautiful. She's a handful. But she looks very good doing it. Gemma is spot on. I said it last night and I'll say it again. With the right filters, you can make the Flight Sim 2020 look superb. How good does that look? Look how golden that is. Spectacular stuff. Alright, give me 2 minutes, I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, one thing you should probably never do is leave this plane by itself. Alphabet, hello to you. So we continue our climb. Looking rather spectacular at the moment. climbing to flight level 340 at the minute. Superb, look at that. Gemma coming in with 1 gifted membership. Very nearly pressed end stream then. Going to Ilka Ishmael. Thank you, Gemma. Gemma, you did indeed. You won the Russian roulette. Tell me that does not look good. State of that. Of course, it's almost chasing the sun. At this moment in time, it's just spectacular. Alphabet says, do they still fly the DC-9s? They do not. But they've flown them. Not these DC-9s, they haven't flown them since like the early 2000s. Haven't flown the McDonnell Douglas aircraft since, I want to guess, say like 2016, 2017. I might be horrendously wrong. Just curious, that's all. That we've been saying about how to turn it on. Beautiful, there we go. Gemma's got it in a nutshell. Flipping heck. Yeah, Gem's got it in a nutshell. Click the click the join, then the 3 dots in the top right of the box that comes up. Gift settings and allow for gifts to happen. If you want to be a lucky recipient. So let us know what you had for your tea. A little bit of a staple that we have on the channel. What do you have for your tea? We are chasing the sun. There it is. So the more to the west we go. Beautiful. Look at that look. Not entirely sure there's snow there still. I might be totally wrong. That scenery. Spectacular. Dan Graham coming in with a membership. Ian Mahoney, the recipient. Darren, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Beautiful scenery below us. Pretty spectacular. I think you've got to be on a web browser, Wilson, for it to work. Right, your dinner choices for the evening. Carl says 2 chicken breast, skin on fries, and a mixed salad. Very nice. Lisa, steak pie, chips, and peas and gravy. Lovely. Gemma had ribeye steak, cooked medium, and dauphinoise potatoes. Very nice. Alphabet's off. I'm going to head off now for dinner. So yeah, for now, take care. Thank you, no worries. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I think you got to log into it through a web browser, like through an iPhone. I guess it's what, Safari would be my guess. John Brandt says Italian sausage with rice and peas. Lovely. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Right, simple fish chips and peas. Okay, coming up to 32,000 feet. Starting to wonder if ATC's gone quiet here. Polaris Control, confirm you can hear Scandinavian 62 November. Nope, we're going down the Dickey route again. I can already call it. Scandinavian 16 November checking in.
Scandinavian 62 November, Polaris Control, good evening. Identified confirmed, QNH 1017.
There we go. Got there in the end. Right. Nearly at 34,000. This is all good. Long evening editing automotive pictures. Over-ordered curry last night. Had leftovers. Lovely. What'd you have? What's the leftovers? So will it go into altitude hold the closer we get? So 34,000. Nope, never been to New York. Darren's back. Oh, we will. Nope, we won't. What's on the Dreams trolley tonight? Well, let's find out. Now we're at cruise. Astrid, the YouTube chat is asking what drinks and snacks do we have on board tonight?
Hello, Captain Tom. Tonight we have a selection of drinks including coffee, tea, soft drinks and a variety of juices. For snacks we're offering a choice of sandwiches, crisps and a selection of sweet treats. If there's anything specific you'd like to highlight to our YouTube audience, just let me know.
Gemma's asking if there's any alcohol on board.
Yes, Captain Tom, we do have a selection of alcoholic beverages on board. Passengers can choose from wine, beer, and a few spirits. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like me to mention or highlight to our YouTube audience.
Darren says chicken tikka masala, lamb dansak, very good, mushroom rice and onion bhajis. What a great selection that is. Beautiful. That's what we like. Astrid, you ready to take orders? I would suggest a pen and paper at this time.
Absolutely, Captain Tom. I'm ready to take orders. Pen and paper in hand. Just let me know what you need.
Could you take... Oh, sorry, could you get... Gemma, a gin and tonic, please?
Of course, Captain Tom. I'll get a gin and tonic for Gemma right away. Anything else you need, just let me know.
What beers do we have on board?
Captain Tom, we have a selection of beers on board, including Carlsberg, Heineken, and a local Norwegian brew. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know.
Could you get Carl the local Norwegian beer, please? He's rather looking forward to it and rather parched. And apparently he gets very angry when he doesn't get any alcohol. Sorry, I had to.
Of course, Captain Tom. I'll make sure to get the local Norwegian beer for him right away. We wouldn't want anyone getting parched and angry on our flight. I'll take care of it immediately.
She knows. Could you get Wilson a Bloody Mary, a veggie burger, and could you put Swiss cheese in the burger, please? But could you also get him to show ID for the alcohol? I don't think he's old enough.
Of course, Captain Tom. I'll prepare a Bloody Mary and a veggie burger with Swiss cheese for Wilson. I'll also make sure to check his ID for the alcohol. Thanks for the heads up.
Rob Brown, who's notorious for ring sting, is asking, do we have any Swedish meatballs that we can throw around instead of haggis? He likes to hurl food around in the cabin, so I suppose he's just asking for what kind of ammo he can use.
Captain Tom, oh dear. Rob Brown sounds like quite the character. Unfortunately, we don't have any Swedish meatballs on board, and I'd prefer if we kept the food on the trays and not in the air, eh? Let's keep the cabin peaceful and avoid any flying food incidents. If there's anything else I can assist with, just let me know.
Have we got anything for ring sting, just in case Rob Brown does get it?
Captain Tom, unfortunately we don't have anything specifically for ring sting on board, but I'll make sure to keep an eye on Rob Brown and ensure he stays comfortable. If he needs anything else, we'll do our best to assist him.
Keep an eye on his ring, make sure it doesn't sting, and if it does, leave him to it.
Don't worry, Captain Tom. I'll keep an eye on Rob and make sure he's comfortable. If his ring does start to sting, we'll handle it with care and humour, eh? Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, that's funny. I like Astrid. I like her. Could you get Jim his usual, which is like a bottle of whiskey, and just leave him with a bottle? I forget which one it is, but just give him the selection, just leave him to it.
Of course, Captain Tom. I'll get Jim his usual bottle of whiskey from our selection and make sure he's all set. Anything else you need, just let me know.
Could you get Rob the Norwegian beer as well, please? Then, yeah. Ask him if he's doing alright. Looking out for you, Rob.
Of course, Captain Tom. I'll get Rob his Norwegian beer and check in to see if he's doing alright. Anything else you need, just let me know.
Could you tell everybody why it's a good reason to... Could you tell everybody a good reason to like the stream? She won't do that.
I'll make an announcement to encourage everyone to like the stream. It's a great way to share our journey and keep the good vibes going.
Oh. Well, she's doing it to the cabin, but either way. If you're enjoying the stream so far, do feel free to smash the like. Oh, no. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. Okay, no, we're good. We're back. Cool. Fine. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream so far, do feel free to hit the like button. It does help the channel out immensely. Pseudocreme. Oh, we've got plenty of space, so we should be alright. Just a reminder then, tomorrow Mexico City to Chihuahua on the Aeromexico 737 MAX 8. Wednesday, no stream. Thursday, well, no stream unless the PMDG 777 gets released. Thursday, if the PMDG 777 isn't released, and it releases on a tomorrow or Wednesday, Boutique Air Pilatus PC-12, we're on board that for the first time in a long time. Oakland to Santa Ana. Friday, VATSIM returns with Frankfurt. Saturday, no stream. Then Sunday, the F1 Manager Series returns with race number 6 from the Miami Grand Prix. Starting that one early because it is a sprint weekend. 6:30 for that one. Plenty to look forward to as the week goes on. Meanwhile, we've got about an hour or so to go in the flight. We're just passing Stavanger.
Scandinavian 62 November. Contact Polaris Control on 136.28.
Beautiful. Contact Polaris Control on 136.28. Scandinavian 62 November. Got that just in time. Beautiful. Don't know what it is. There's something about flying around Scandinavia. I love it. I just love flying around Scandinavia. And if I could, I would just fly around Scandinavia like all the time. Good God, John. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Beautiful. Gemma, I kind of don't want to give him the nod. I want to see where this now goes. Oh, this just got interesting. This just got really interesting. You know, yeah. Astrid, you know we were talking about Rob's ring sting. Well, it looks like we need some Suda creme. Because in his words, apparently the cabin crew shoved the in-flight meal at him like a baby's filled nappy. So any chance for some Suda creme to treat Rob's ring sting, please?
Oh, Captain Tom, poor Rob. I'll see if we have some pseudo creme on board to help him out. I'll make sure he's taken care of and comfortable. Thanks for letting me know.
Should be on our way. I'd probably get about 6 pairs of gloves just to be on the safe side.
All right, Captain Tom. I'll make sure we have enough gloves on hand. Better safe than sorry, eh? Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Definitely better safe than sorry when Rob's around.
Absolutely, Captain Tom. We'll make sure we're well prepared with gloves and anything else we might need. Better safe than sorry indeed. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
That's funny. Peter Bassi, I'm going with. If I've butchered that, apologies. Hello to you.
Scandinavian 62 November. Contact Polaris Control on 136.28.
Oh yeah, didn't do that either. Polaris Control, good evening. Scandinavian 62 November with you. Flight level 340. Just waltzing into the chat there as we talk about ring sting. Sorry, Peter.
Scandinavian 62 November. Polaris Control identified. Good evening.
Beautiful sunset. Beautiful. Oh, I've just seen the chat. Gemma's got a competition now. Shirley Temples. No, not Shirley Temples. Rob, honestly. Wilson says, well then it looks like we need to divert Tom because someone got sick. No, we'll leave Darren to it. Darren's not on the flight. Okay, we're sort of chasing the sun, but the sun is now going down. Was it a rough takeoff? Not particularly. We had to slightly cheat our way to starting the airplane because the batteries died, which I've never actually had before. But no, takeoff was pretty decent. Carl says Darren got left behind again. Okay, so we're coming over the North Sea. Peter Bassi says I've bought a DC-9, haven't wheeled it out of the hangar just yet. So when you fly the aircraft initially, before the update it was unflyable. Now it's actually pretty decent. Like, it's probably not like the best aircraft on here, but it is good fun to fly. It's very, very hands-on. But it's good fun. The update has made a huge difference. That is all I will tell you. Is the update has made a huge difference to it. Right, so when we get to the UK, we'll be crossing directly over Newcastle Airport. And then heading straight in for Manchester, going over Stockport as well. That sky is quite something. Dan says he's better now. By hook and by crook. It's a miracle. No, not long till landing. About 45 minutes or so. Probably another half hour of that. Till we till we descend. John says one flight sim gadget I recently got was the AirX. Oh. Is that like an actual physical thing? Like something that I have to make space for? Ooh, okay. You say it works on any plane, you say? Safi was never sick anyway. I'd divert it just to drop him off, then take off immediately. Or fly over Windsor and dump in there. Do you reckon, John, it could control this? Where on earth did I put it?
November. Polaris Control. Contact Scottish Control on 133.2.
Push him out the stairs at the back. Contact Scottish Control on 133.2 Scandinavian 62 November. Scottish Control, good evening, Scandinavian 16 November with you, flight level 340.
Scandinavian 62 November, Scottish Control, identified.
Captain Tom, we've had a bit of a situation in
Hello.
the cabin. One of our passengers has fainted, likely due to low blood sugar. It seems they might have skipped a meal before boarding. We're attending to them now, giving them some juice and a snack to help stabilize their condition. I'll keep you updated on their status. Everything else is under control.
Ooh, interesting.
971.
Okay, so
Confirmation of IFL flight plan to Las Vegas.
Lufthansa 971. You are not in the basic information service. Please state your request or contact the appropriate tower for approach or landing clearance.
Jim. Okay. So we've got somebody on board who has fainted. Astrid, thanks for letting me know. Probable best thing to do is give them a chocolate bar or a bag of Haribo, so something with sugar in. Just see if you can perk them up a little bit. Probably won't divert, but just keep me posted with the condition of the passenger. after they've had the Haribo or chocolate bar, whatever you plan on giving them, and then we'll make a decision from there. Don't think it's diversion worthy.
Absolutely, Captain Tom. I'll give them a chocolate bar or a bag of Haribo to help perk them up. I'll keep you updated on their condition after they've had a little sugar boost. Thanks for the guidance.
Worst case scenario, give them a can of Monster.
Oh, Captain Tom, let's hope it doesn't come to that. But if it does, we'll handle it with care and humour, eh? Thanks for the heads up.
Okay, so emergency, but not worth diverting for. Care and humour. She knows. As the famous saying goes, she gets the mission. David, evening to you. Says, evening all. Heard a rumour there might be an outbreak of ring sting again. I think we'll need to do a medical diversion to load Rob up with a few happy hoop tablets. I'm not sure how he feels about that. Jim, wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. A little love triangle going on here in the chat tonight. Darren, Wilson and Gemma.
Scandinavian 6-2 November. Expect the Tilly 1 Mike arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Good evening, this is Flight 2455 Hotel Flight Level 390.
Expect the Till 1 Mike arrival. We'll let you know if we want to descend any sooner, but we'll expect it in 20 minutes time. Scandinavian 6-2 November. You know what they say about love triangles?
Negative. Keep eye of plan. Maintain flight level 390, Lufthansa 431.
You know exactly what they say about love triangles, yeah? Oh, the tunage. Spread the love on a Monday night.
Since we got to be listening, I love you. There
Just thinking that Wilson just is in like his bedroom, just singing this song to Gemma.
528, contact Polaris control on 120.65.
120.65 for Zebra 528, goodbye.
Yeah. Ah, you broke his heart now. Hello. Let's do the altitude, that's fine. Beautiful sky, I tell you what.
Check this out, it's the jump point right there. I want everybody, put your rope down, put your guns down, and report to the pit. The gravel pit.
Phil wouldn't be happy, Gemma. In fact, he probably would be. He'd probably laugh.
We gonna take it back underground. I beat Bobby Boulders. Wu-Tang Clan on your mind one time. It's the jump off, so just jump off, my Holocaust from the land of the lost. Behold the pale horse, or cook.
Peter says, what ATC model are we using? We are using Say Intentions. David says, I hate it when people say to me, you're old enough to be a father. For all I know, I might well be. Jesus. Alright, 2 seconds, I'm gonna go for a drink.
Remember what old Dirty said, extremists, forehead beamers run wild as the kid with the gold cup. Stepped out like what? Was popping in yachts, go blasting, Shay, chocolate, saute. Rich Calamax rock those all day, 1960s, the golden. That's right for the we don't hold me. The world's greatest, Las Vegas paid his rock. Skin painted on my face, look ageless, perfect combos. Those bang out condos, jet from Homo, XP bongos, bangos, stankos, and blankos. Change those bankos, same old, same old. Check out my step to my groove, move like this when we shoot the gift, of course it's ruthless. Grab the mic with no excuses in a sec, grab the text and do this. Execute, shaking no sets, and I'm breaking all X, I'm taking no bets. Move on bets.
Gunner control from the 7 kilo descending from 222 down to flight level 140.
Lufthansa 7 kilo, Scottish control identified. Good afternoon.
Really sharp, every part I take, heavy darts to quake, it's okay, all fakes, get caught by the drop kicks, you know the drill, yes, far kill, when we hit them with the hot grits, on the go, check the flow, singing Woo Don't Rock, stop quick, hold the gossip, stop sweating my pockets, I hear the hot, check out my
No, I'm still here.
Flight level 370.
Scottish Control, climb flight level 370, Speedbird 66 Juliet Heavy.
There we go. The thing is, there is a love triangle going on right now. There you go. I'm fearful that I'm not going to get recommended stuff from Silver Black on my Spotify. Eh. Surprise, surprise. That'll do, that's enough silly for one night.
Scottish Control, good afternoon. Diesel 361 in your airspace, climbing 230.
CFL 61, Scottish Control identified. Good afternoon. CFL 361, climb and maintain flight level 350.
No.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, diesel 361.
No. I don't listen to Silver Black when I'm at work. I was listening to Talk Sport all day today. See if we can get the likes into double figures. Also, is today the day? Is today the day for Ryanair? A350, the answer to that question is still no. Astrid, how's the passenger getting on?
Captain Tom, the passenger seems to be doing better after having some Haribo. They're perking up a bit, and we're keeping a close eye on them to ensure they're comfortable. I'll keep you updated if anything changes.
Haribo to the rescue, everyone. Oh. Oh. Is that the old livery? Oh no.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
What the fuck?
Control Diamond 6 Romeo Bravo at 6,500. Climbing to flight level 070.
Diamond 36 Romeo Bravo, Scottish Control identified. Good afternoon.
So there is an update. To that 757. They've added American Airlines 757. Oh, nice. Look. Great news about the passenger Astrid. Out of interest, what Haribo was it? Was it Tang Plastics or Supermix?
Hello, Captain Tom. It was actually the Supermix Haribo that we gave to the passenger. They're doing much better now, thanks for checking in.
Guess who's downloading that bad boy? Definitely is the chrome livery. That's awesome. That's just been added as well. Might have to download that. Okay, so if we look in front of us, there is UK airspace in front of us. "20 minutes out." We'll start descending in a second. Rob says you will spot Newcastle, no problems. The motor will be up on bricks.
EG164, Scottish control climb and maintain flight level 230. EG164 climbing to 230. EG164, contact London Control on 133.6. 133.6 for EG164.
Okay, going to start descending soon. Be interested to see what the weather for Manchester's doing as we keep hold of somewhat of the sunlight. Shiny. What we like. Gemma says weather is probably shit as usual. Please don't say that. Landing in shit weather in the dark is not great. John, thank you very much. Good to see you as always. Take it easy out there. Scottish Control, Scandinavian 16 November, requesting the beginning of our descent into Manchester, please.
Scandinavian 6-2 November, cleared Tilly 1. Mike, arrival into Manchester when you're ready to send flight level 070.
Send flight level 070, Scandinavian 6-2 November. Right, let's go.
Flight level 330, Speedbird 459.
Speedbird 1459er, contact Scottish info on 133.68.
Contact Scottish information on 133.68, Speedbird 459.
Speedbird 1459er, climb flight level 370.
Start bringing us throttle back.
Captain Tom, we've made the final approach announcement to the passengers. Everyone is settling in for our arrival in Manchester. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thank you, Astrid. Done a splendid job as always. Everyone's asked for a weather report. Let's go for it.
Thank you, Captain Tom. It's always a pleasure working with you. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. Safe landing.
Safe to say at the moment, YouTube chat is quite enjoying you as cabin crew, so you might be sticking around for a little bit longer.
Thank you, Captain Tom. I'm glad to hear the YouTube chat is enjoying my presence. It's always a pleasure to be part of the team and make the flight enjoyable for everyone. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
There you go. Scottish Control, can we get a weather report for Manchester Airport, please?
9er Alpha Lima contact, Edinburgh radar on 121.205.
Scandinavian 6-2 November, Manchester Airport Information Hotel. Wind calm, visibility 6, no cloud detected, temperature 14, dew point 8, QNH 1026. Arriving and departing runways 23 left, 23 right.
Here we go. There is your weather report for Manchester Airport. A chance of a shot of whiskey before the landing? We can change that. Astrid, could you get Peter a shot of whiskey? Doesn't matter what whiskey, just any whiskey. Before the landing, please. He's a little nervous.
Of course, Captain Tom. I'll get Pink a shot of whiskey to help calm the nerves for landing. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Pretty sure she said pink, but that's not what I meant. Doke. If you're tracking along on Say Intentions, don't forget to have a look and see if there's anybody in sight. Carl's asking if there's any whiskey left for Jim on board. There might be a drip.
Control.
That's about it.
India Charlie Mike, request direct azimuth and proceed on course. Charlie Mike. Charlie Checker India Rolling Hotel Alpha with you 5,120 feet per 6,000 IFR as well.
Peter says there's someone to hold my hand as well. Well, I mean,
India Romeo Hotel Alpha Scottish Control identified. Good morning.
Gemma's doing well tonight in a love triangle. Might as well make it a love rectangle. Astrid, is there any chance you could rustle up a rubber ring out of life jackets? Rob's ring sting is like Chernobyl reactor 4.
Oh, Captain Tom, poor Rob. I'll see what I can do, but I think we might have to improvise a bit. Let's hope we can keep things under control without any nuclear incidents, eh? I'll keep you posted.
Jim's given his weather report. Manchester Info, self-catering flat. Wind blowing a hoolie, visibility poor. Shock horror, no clouds. Temper high 14 for here. Dew point 21:35-ish. Best of luck, they're still all crying their eyes out. Okay.
EGCC, Tango India Mike, I need you at flight level 290, sir.
Why I, man? Newcastle below.
Beeline 853, cleared Number 1 hotel arrival into Heathrow. Whenever you'd like to send, flight level 070.
Currently at 26,000 feet. 101 nautical miles to go. So welcome to those that are joining. Come and say hello in the chat if you are watching. Carl, in the words of Jose Mourinho, if I speak I get into trouble. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a second. We were just talking about love triangles, weren't we? And then we're going into love rectangles.
France 69. We are reporting turbulence area.
Air France 069er, roger.
Negative. Air France 069, reporting a turbulence area on our position. We go Air France 069.
It's a good job I could take the bands there. I feel like I know you well enough, Gemma. If I didn't think you could take the banter, I don't think I'd ever do this. Definitely not. Can we just look at Wilson's comment there? Good, Gemma. Take it like you mean it. I don't think he meant it like that, but that's how I read it. Peter's saying, is there a caution? Is that caution light flashing on the panel?
Blue
I
Max
don't
4
see one.
Tango Charlie, climb flight level 370.
Could be the altitude panel.
Climb flight level 370, Blue Max 4 Tango Charlie.
Blue Max 4 Tango Charlie, roger, maintain flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 370, Blue Max 4 Tango Charlie.
Okay, we're going to descend a little quicker here. You're not helping yourselves. Are you a really nervous flyer? Or is that just all for the giggles?
Hey, you! Don't watch that! Watch this! This is the heavy, heavy monster sound! The Nazis sound around! So if you coming up the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen, Buster, you better...
We'll have the replay from the airport pub as well. Or we can have it from the AVP. AVP. RVP. You in park, yeah, why not? There's always one.
Sierra Papa, contact London Control on 133.6.
Contact London Control on 133.6, easy to Sierra Papa.
Totally not what I meant. James says, seeing as there's no summer task fair there, I know. I'm gutted, what am I going to spend my money on? Still thinking a meet up at Manchester sounds good. For that weekend anyway. It was the end of July. Yes, I think it is, isn't it? Like 20. Reacts on the 21st, isn't it?
Scottish Control, good afternoon. DFL 361 in your airspace, climbing flight level 280.
God, that fucking guy's voice makes me fucking mad.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, DFL 361.
Kiss my ass.
DFL 361, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Yeah, 26. Let's do it. Let's do a Manchester Airport meetup.
Scandinavian 62 November, contact Manchester approach on 118.58.
Dave says we could arrange a rival task fair at Myrtle Avenue and trade stickers and horse saddles. We could even get a GoFundMe page for the event. I thought that was only when cars broke down. Whoa, what was that about? Excuse me, Rob. What did I do to deserve that?
Gold Delta Echo, contact London Control on 133.6.
London Control on 133.6.
Just gonna keep an eye here.
Good evening, Newcastle Control Tower. This is Speedbird Victor Bravo, the 320 on stand 10 with information Tango. We would request IFR clearance to Manchester. Speedbird Victor Bravo.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Bit far-fetched there, Wilson. Think I know how to fly an aeroplane. I wouldn't say I do. We are also not going to Newcastle. Just keep an eye on it because obviously we've got no screens here. I feel like
Speedbird
oh, we are turning left, that's fine.
Contact London Control on 133.6. London Control on 133.6. Speedbird 459.
10,000 feet.
Scandinavian 62 November, descend flight level 045, turn left heading 135 vectors for the ILS runway 23 right approach, QNH 1026.
Contact Manchester approach and descend flight level 045, turning left 135 and ILS vectors for the runway 23 right approach. Scandinavian 62 November.
Scandinavian 62 November, contact London Control on 133.6.
Bollocks to that, we're contacting Manchester approach. Manchester approach, good evening. Scandinavian 62 November. With you at flight level 085, descending 4,500.
Scandinavian 62 November, Manchester approach identified, evening. Expect the ILS runway 23 right approach into Manchester.
Expecting runway 23 right into Manchester, Scandinavian 62 November. So what I'm hoping it doesn't do is overfly the airport. Part of me thinks it might do. So I'm half thinking.
Envoy 901. Expect the PAL 1N arrival. In about 5 minutes, I'll start your descent.
I'm anticipating this.
PAL 1N arrival, descent in 5 minutes. Thanks, Envoy 901.
Jim says, what are you coming here for? Place is dead, better off going to Liverpool. Big party over there. With your hands in the air like you just don't care. I'm just keeping an eye.
Scandinavian 62 November. Turn left, heading 115.
Okay, let's go on to heading mode, why not? Turn left, heading 115. Scandinavian 62 November. So we've got 115.
Manchester approach, Ryanair 34 Alpha with you at flight level 1047,000.
Ryanair 34 Alpha, Manchester approach identified. Good afternoon.
That's right, heading 085, Ryanair 34 Alpha.
Ryanair 34 Alpha, contact Manchester Tower on 119.405.
So getting close. He's going to vector us in for the runway. Let's get the replay up and running. Well, boys and girls, it's been a fun one this evening. Hope you've enjoyed it. I imagine we'll be being told to turn right shortly. Keep an eye out for the runway lights. Gemma, did you say imaginary date?
Manchester approach, KV 965, 10 on final. QNH1013, KV 965.
Tavisa 965, contact Manchester Tower on 119.405.
119.45. 405, KV 965.
Scandinavian 62 November, turn right, heading 13B.
Turn right heading 130, Scandinavian 16 November. Let's get this first notch of flaps in. Alright, time to get your landing predictions in.
Scandinavian 62 November, proceed direct. CF23R, descend altitude 3500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 23 right approach.
Descend altitude 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the runway 23 right approach. Scandinavian 62 November. Okay, so we'll keep an eye. I think it's there. Turn in for 170. Matthew Lewis, good to see you. Says minus 9,999. Upside down in the pub garden. That one about the plane, not me. It'll be fine. Where's Lorraine? Wait, Lorraine. We're fine. There we go. Yep, there's a runway there. Somebody get Lorraine. No issues. Right, let's have a look then. So Jim 180, SAF 162, Gem 189, Carl 159, Darren 139, Peter Bassi 140. Do you think that's Lorraine's?
Scandinavian 62 November, contact Manchester Tower on 118.63.
Do you think that's Lorraine's ringtone? Lorraine. Contact Manchester Tower on 118.63, Scandinavian 62 November. What do you mean we're all over the place? Not all over the place at all.
Manchester approach, EG72 Alpha Bravo, flight level 050.
We're going to come off the autopilot in a second. We're going to hand fly this one in.
EG72 Alpha Bravo, Manchester approach identified. EG72 Alpha Bravo, Manchester approach, climb and maintain.
Manchester Tower, good evening, Scandinavian 62 November, established for the runway 23 approach.
Scandinavian 62 November, Manchester Tower, wind calm, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23 right, Scandinavian 62 November. So a little jolty, so you've got to be sort of very, very careful. And that's hand flying it now as we're about to go over Stockport. Minus flaps. Trying not to jolt.
Tower, 14 with Tango, ready for takeoff to the right.
Easy 14 Whiskey Tango, Manchester Tower, runway 23 right, winds 100 at 3. Cleared for takeoff.
Just takeoff, runway 23 right. Easy 14 with Tango, heavily.
Manchester Tower, cross the 84, is at 4,000 feet. Heading VFR rules to East Midlands Airport.
Okay, here we go. The only issue with it that I find is the joltiness. Plane just pushed me up then.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Very jolty. Auto reverses on.
Scandinavian 62 November, welcome to Manchester. Contact ground on 121.705 on.
Holy crapola. Okay, we'll just slow it down a sec. Thanks for the welcome. Contact ground 121.705 Scandinavian 62 November. I'll just pop it here for a second. Manchester ground, good evening, Scandinavian 62 November, requesting taxi to the nearest parking space.
Scandinavian 62 November, taxi to Terminal 3, stand 55 right, via Bravo Delta, Hotel, Golf. Have a good evening.
Taxi to Terminal 3, stand 55 Romeo via Bravo Delta Hotel Golf. Could we get a follow me car as well, please? Scandinavian 62 November.
Scandinavian 62 November, taxi to Terminal 3, stand 55 right via Bravo Delta, Hotel, Golf. Follow me car will be provided. Have a good evening. The truck should be there in a second to guide you.
Many thanks for your help. Scandinavian 62 November. I'm assuming.
Scandinavian 62 November, Roger 6 November.
Easy White 2134, requesting radio check.
Easy 2134, Manchester ground, roger, readability 5.
Easy White 2134 has information Tango, requesting IFR clearance to Heathrow. Cleared to Heathrow via the list 2S, departure to the south, departure runway 05 left.
Follow me car.
Climb to 5000, departure on 133.6.
Cameras off.
Squawk 1.
Thanks for tuning in.
4, Easy White 2134.
Car should be with us in a sec. There it is. Coming into shot now. Let's go to gate. So if you're leaving us, thanks for watching. We're back tomorrow with Air Mexico 737 MAX 8. And we are off to Chihuahua. No, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Oscar Golf Echo, read back correct.
I've also lost the car. There it is.
Echo is ready to taxi to the active runway 05 left.
Jesus Christ.
Via Alpha Bravo and Foxtrot to runway 05 left. Beechcraft Oscar Echo Alpha Golf Echo, thank you for your service.
The fuck?
Lufthansa 246, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Okay, nearly taxiing to the gates. Taking us the long way by the looks of it. Yeah, so remember, back tomorrow. 7:15. Canada plane here.
Information, Juliet is currently clear to file via the Cooks A1 Romeo departure, Dennis Val, departure runway 3 right, initial climb 5000, departure 118.58, squawk 4634, NX for Yankee Bravo.
China 4 Yankee Bravo, read that correct?
Right, here we go.
Yes, the ground, NX for Yankee Bravo, request taxi to runway 23 right. Runway 23 right, via Golf Juliet, NX for Yankee Bravo.
So there we go. Right, boys and girls. Oof. Here's your details. Here's what you need to know. So tonight's flight was an hour and 49 minutes. We landed with a 88.71 according to Atlanta. Beautiful bit of butter. Right, all that's left for me to do is to start to take everything off the screen. Let's turn the time back. Go into this view.
EC56 Lima Golf in for X-ray aboard the weekend time on clearance to Geneva.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position. Services are not available.
Okay, replay time. We're going to do it from the viewing park. Here we go. Right, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. There she is. Alright, let's get it back a little bit. Right, thanks for watching, everybody. Here comes the replay. Look after yourselves and each other. See you tomorrow for Aeromexico, from Mexico City to Chihuahua. Have a great Tuesday, whatever you get up to. I'll see you tomorrow. So from us all here at the Departure Lounge, very good evening to you all, and bye-bye for now. Take care.